Welcome back. It's feeding time this afternoon. All the cockbirds and hens are going crazy. Predominantly the cockbirds, they're going crazy. I'm just moved over these two little, getting a little bit stuck up there with the poo. I've got to really get into that now that the wedding's all over, rings on the finger and we're into it. So get back in and getting the birds sorted. Thought I'd move these guys over here today. I'm going to give it a little bit of a clean tomorrow. Hopefully get in there and get everything, give it a good clean, and then we can probably start ordering the new parts. I'm waiting still to pick up these bits, but I might be able to order the sides and sort of get the roof started as well. So I'd like to get in, give a bit of a sort out tomorrow, and then we can hopefully get this loft finished very soon, because I'm hanging for it to be done. We've just moved over these two little black ones anyway. They're looking pretty good. They're sort of a little bit stressed because we just moved them over into here and they're trying to figure out what's going on. One of them's actually quite friendly, which is quite good actually. Hopefully we can maintain that friendliness. But yeah, got them in here with the other young birds. These ones are a little bit older, but I'm hoping they won't be too aggressive on them, and they can get into that little tray there, because I have full tray for my babies for quite a while. These ones are getting on that older side, so the tray most likely will be pulled away from them soon. But when they're going through that development stage where there's still a lot of rapid growth, I like to make sure that they've got plenty of food, and that little pigeon keeps going up the top there. So that's basically all that's happening over here. We'll just move these guys over. Haven't done any building or anything on this until the wedding's over, which it is now, so we can start getting stuck back into this and get it finished, because we've got to break in these young birds and get all the other birds out. I actually have had all the splits out. I've been letting them out through this door, and they just go back in this door and I lock them in there. So that's been... Okay, so let's get in here, have a look what's going on with all these breeders. It's been a few days since we've updated things, so we've got a lot of babies and lots of stuff going on in here. So we'll start off top nest boxes, work our way down. This cockbird generally wants to hop out of here. So you want to get out, big fella? No, he's not interested. We have our first $20,000 bird here. We've got put his ring on there. He's a single race chick, so he's going to be really good actually. You can see got that first blue ring on there, which is the ring for next year. Single raise one too, so he's going to be big chunky. He's going to be well looked after. You can see the amount of food that's in his crop, so he's going to be pretty good. And you can see on his beak, he's got all that pink mineral powder on there as well. Mum and Dad have really been looking after him. So he's going to be quite a nice bird. He's going to be a blue bar by the looks of it. So that's going to be quite nice. His father's a blue bar. Might put him back in there. But these birds are hopefully going down for another round again soon, I think, because I've seen them, they've been mating a lot and courting, cooing, feeding each other and that kind of stuff. So I can only presume that you guys are going to go down again for some more, which is good. I'm quite happy to let them go another round or two. We definitely got to bumper up our numbers with some nice birds. And we got Big Titan in here as well, and he has only one fertile egg, but that's okay. He's a beautiful big bird. You can see his little chick there. This egg's actually infertile. So I'm just sitting it there for the time being, and I'll get that out later. I need to candle it just to double check, because last time we candled it, it was nothing in there, but it could be a little bit behind the others, so I just wanted to make sure. But you can see he's got his little baby that's probably only hatched today at some point, because the egg is still in the nest and the little baby's rolling around like all clumsy. So we'll leave them be. We'll just put him back where he's meant to be, on his back. He can have a little bit of a sleep. And Big Titan's going to keep on top of you and sort you out. And then we got Shock and his hen in here. Come on, big fella, you want to show us your babies? I don't think anyone's seen them for a few days, so they've definitely changed a bit. You want to hop off for a second? Come on. Come on. Come on, get your feet off your babies. And two more. I'm going to change this nest bowl. They sort of got back down on it a little bit too quick. I am changing the nest bowl slowly. But look how well fed this little guy is. He's got such a big belly. I'm not sure this one, we've got any pieds in this one because the beaks, that's the lightest beak we've got. So we might just have 2 dark checkers, which is fine by me because the other dark checkers there are quite nice. You're a beautiful big bird. Very good father as well. You can see the condition in him hasn't dropped. And him and his hen, which is Little Storm, they really keep the food up to these babies. Look at the crop milk in there, which is what I really like to see. All right, I'm going to leave you alone now. Go back over in the corner. I'm going to go down one more. And we've got one of our hens crossed into one of the Vanderbilts, which I'm pretty excited for this. This hen is very aggressive, and geez, that really hurts. But we really want to have a look at these babies, so any chance you can just hop on for a second? Gosh, she's smacking her. Come on. Come on. Alright, just hop down there for a second. She's actually paired up to a red checker, the male is. And you can see by these babies, they are super dark. Look how dark these things are. There's a fair chance that these might be red checkers. Look at the colour on those, which is really nice to see. This one might be a bit pied. Got a little bit of lighter beak. But his nestmate, oh, he is really dark, so it's going to be interesting. I'm actually super excited for these guys. These ones here are going to get the $20,000 rings on them. Just because I feel like they're going to be some super little babies. Excuse me. We've got this pair here, they're sitting on both their eggs, so that's all we're doing now is just waiting for those eggs to hatch, which is good. And then this pair here has really been annoying me. All they do is fight. They haven't paired up after all this time, so I've opened the door, just letting them out. I'm going to reassess this pair, see if we can find something else to pair up with. And then, Big Leo, come on. You're going to show us your babies? This is his first round of babies. I did put a photo up of these up in the community tab. These have got the $20,000 rings on them as well. So we've used 3 of our 14 $20,000 rings. And they are really looking good. You can see the amount of food that's in them, which is good. I like it, the parents that just keep these babies topped up with food. And you can see their little beaks are all pink as well. And down the front of them, Leo and Storm have been really hammering in the pink mineral powder into these babies, which is good. They are pretty big babies too, which is what I like to see. It means they're very healthy and well looked after. So that's going to be good. We're most likely just going to get blue bars and checkers out of these. So it doesn't really matter. But they got the $20,000 rings on it, so we're going to keep a close attention on those ones, like we do all our babies, and just hope that we can push those through to the end, and this is, well, at least get them to the $20,000 race. And here's our tigers. They're still sitting on their eggs, which is good. Keeping a close eye on these ones too, because they've been a little bit naughty. I have opened this door once or twice for them, but what they do is they both come out, but they don't want to go back in. So I don't want the eggs getting cold, so I'm keeping a close eye on them and keeping them locked up for the time being. I just don't want to lose those little eggs that are in there and those babies. So for now, they're going to stay locked up probably another week. Hopefully by then they've settled in a bit more and they know that they need to stay on their eggs. So what we need to do is figure out what we're going to do with this Mealy over here. He's actually a full brother to this red checker. Very beautiful birds actually. That red checker is fast becoming one of my favourites. He's definitely not going to get to the point of Leo and Titan, but he's definitely up there. So I want to continue on and see if we can get this Mealy paired up with something. He doesn't want to pair up with this Herman's hen we've got up the back there in the very corner. She's very aggressive. I think she's definitely the problem. He's keen, but she is just super bossy, so we're going to have to work something out. Got a few other free hens kicking around, so maybe we might have to breed from something that's something different maybe, because I really want to at least test him because we brought him. So same with that hen too, we do need to test her, but she's definitely a little bit of a hassle at the moment. So I'm going to catch you guys all in the next video. Stay tuned. We're back now, and we're back into making some videos.